enable it, and finally I used the base of the grip. Now consists of I mean the lever
Yes.
consists of steering damper stabilizer from sport bike and some part that fits battery in Japanese tuning cars. So it's kind of I don't know how I get to this. I just browsing eBay and I need that thing.
Right. That'll work. So to me, it looks like a motorcycle steering stabilizer. The shock on the actual throttle lever. Um, I had a steering stabilizer like that on one of my sport bikes. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but that's kind of what it.
Yep. Well, that's it.
That is absolutely amazing. Now the boxes where the buttons are and all, that's all you, correct?
Yep.
Dude, Render, that's a lot of buttons.
It's got a clutch grip from motorcycle. It
Yes.
has inside Hall sensor and a magnet, so it's an axis. Currently, I use it for zoom, but zoom looks strange. In Star Citizen, they bind it to head position, and so if you just drop the lever, it's gonna and freezes there.
Wow. I'm trying to get a hold of all these buttons. Is that a keyboard you have on there?
Yep, full creative keyboard.
Holy moly! I was trying to figure out what the hell all those buttons are, and I can just make out underneath. It is a full freaking keyboard.
Yep, and some keys are just for, I don't know, some shortcuts like record video and turn on of microphone, etc.
Nice.
It even toggles language in my Windows system.
Awesome. That is. I'm sorry. That this right here is insane. It's got like a cool cyberpunk kind of anime look to it almost. That
Yep.
is absolutely fantastic, guys. I don't know what you guys think that are watching right now, but this right here is freaking crazy. And what's funny is this is the pad in the back where you have your keyboard. That's how I was thinking about mounting the MK3A behind my Warthog. Is something just like that. And when I came home and saw that, I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" Absolutely fantastic. I can't imagine how much work this was. This has got to be a shit ton, a metric shit ton.
Especially when your wife says, "Get the hell out of here with this steel metal parts."
I feel you on that note, my friend. But wow, that is absolutely fan freaking tastic. Guys, don't forget exclamation point question in chat. Ask Render all the questions. Um, so let's talk about production right now. Are you producing boxes at the moment?
Yep, I will send this one to some lucky English gentleman who bought it on eBay yesterday night. And in a few hours today, I will start drilling.
Nice.
I'm thinking about making 10 pieces this time, so no eBay, there will be a pre-order, some form, but I just didn't figure out how to do it. I may, for example, give 5 people here an order to pre-order and 5 on my Facebook page, like this something.
Right. Awesome. So when you make them, are you making the A's or B's, or both?
Both.
Excellent.
So I got pre-order. Someone says, "Hey, I want B." I make B. A, I make A.
Nice. Excellent. Excellent. Well, I tell you what. As soon as my whole CitizenCon thing is over and done with, and I make sure I can get my wife and myself there, I will be pre-ordering an A. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
A got more case, more buttons.
Say again.
A got 4 more buttons than B, I guess.
Right on. And you know what? Even though the B looks great with the illuminated buttons, the LED buttons, it looks fantastic. But to me, the A
More solid.
Yeah, it really reminds me of the interior of a cockpit of either a spaceship or a cargo vessel, something. It just has that look. Even the button layout is so, you know, not completely symmetrical, but it looks like something that would be in a military vehicle. Absolutely fantastic work, man. Fantastic. Let him know. Oh, in chat, someone said, let him know he's about to get a lot busier.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? That's the thing with handmade items, though. It may take a while. You may have to wait months to get one of these, but
Shiny.
if
Let's be bad guy.
Mr. Render is, serious about making them, which you know he is, then you would just have to sit back and wait your turn, unless of course he hires a whole shit ton of people to start making them for him.
Yeah.
That's which probably
that's the idea.
but that is nice. So as far as the buttons, everything is programmable. When you plug it in USB, does it actually show up and install itself as a USB
Yep.
device?
Simple USB gaming joystick, nothing else. You even need, no need to calibrate it because it's self-calibrated. You just plug it in. You roll one axis to most front and back, and it's calibrated itself.
Nice.
So fully plug and play.
Very, very nice, man. That is absolutely crazy to come up with, and you made MVP, by the way. Congratulations on your MVP. I know it's a few weeks back, but absolutely awesome. What is crazy is I don't go to the official forums much. And I saw someone post this on Reddit when you first put up your post, and this is one of the few things I followed. Because I saw you on your RSI post, it was computer renders, correct?
Yeah. I loved one comment where, look, I scroll pictures and see this. Oh, renders again. And when what the frog, he made it.
Yeah, that's why I kept on checking. I said, the renders look good. I said, if he can actually pull this off, he's going to be sitting on a gold mine.
Actually, my main job is renders, so I was graphics designer. Now I'm a motion designer in Russian antivirus company.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I think with this I got bad news for my boss.
Nick, you could definitely make a job out of producing MK3s. I'm telling you, man. Fan-frickin-tastic.
I need to build 10, yeah, per month to completely go into it.
Well, I tell you, I do believe, it is my opinion, with Elite Dangerous and the Star Citizen crowd, and that's why when I saw this, that's why I wanted to get you on here. You haven't got near the amount of exposure as you need, because this is a unique product. No one else is selling anything like this. That's a nice compact.
I got 1,000 votes on Reddit in first day. That's
There you go.
pretty nice.
And on Reddit, that's saying something, because there's enough assholes on Reddit to downvote anything to oblivion, and to get something like that, that just goes and shows you that the community wants this.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic, man. Holy crap, fantastic. Let's come over here. We're gonna go back to the big box view here. Vengeful, thank you so much for that donation, by the way. I am going to pull up some questions here and see if we have anything. I probably should have had these pulled up before. But Render, you're gonna find out that I run one of the worst planned streams ever, because I work a full-time job. So when I get home, I have exactly like 10 minutes to try to jump on and try to get the stream running. Guys, exclamation point question in chat if you would like to ask some questions. We don't have anything. We have one question right now, so we want more questions. More questions. Let's go with this one. Hellcat. He asks, any plans to have different case or layout designs for different ships and or roles, such as engineering, mining, repair, or model them after a ship company?
It's gonna be fun. I don't know yet.
Not yet, huh?
No, not yet.
But the thing is with these being completely customizable, the buttons, even though they're labeled on there. Now, Render, you were saying that that you could actually send different render, or I said different render, different button labels out, right?
Yeah, for buyers after Star Citizen release. I hope it will release sometime. And the MK3B is doesn't need it because you may just print it as. Let me show you. That's the easiest way.
Yes.
So all you need is, let's try to do it with a screwdriver. I usually do it with scissors. Here it is.
Ah,
You see?
and
You
it's a
put
little.
it away, when after that you just do like this and replace with small piece of paper. That's it.
Oh, you can
Then
print
you
that
put
out.
it back. Yeah,
Just print it out on the printer. Anything you
yeah,
want.
yeah. That was the idea about making this one work like this, so people can easily replace with anything they want. It's
Absolutely.
some hard on positioning, but you need to. It might be there, so takes some time for adjusting, but pretty easy.
Very nice, and that's the advantage of having the LED buttons. Very
Yep.
easy replacement. Oh, Vengeful has a question. What is your favorite Star Citizen ship so far?
Mm, I love Merlin. First time I finished Vandal Swarm on Merlin, I said like, yeah.
Now that's a feat right there to finish the swarm in a Merlin. Holy
Yep.
crap!
After that. It's you never take damage in Merlin. I died only when crashing into something, and on last waves when we just spam missiles.
Nice,
And Merlin didn't had countermeasures. My I don't know why.
nice. Um, you know what? That's kind of funny because I love the single seat ships like that, the little ships, and the Merlin flies so well. I cannot wait for the Archimedes to come out. The P-72, like the fancy
Yeah,
one. That's gonna be a fantastic ship.
I got three of them.
Nice, nice. Hellcat asks, what is that thing on the top of your headphones?
ED tracker, head tracker to rotate head and look what's going on around your ship.
Nice, very nice. That, and you know what? I kind of thought that, but I've never seen one that's just a small cube like that. Usually it's like three or
Well,
four sensors.
that's not ED tracker completely, so I soldered it myself. Didn't order it from ED tracker community, and their model is quite a bit larger, about a centimeter.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
So I just found an enclosure, smaller one, which fits.
Right on. White Sage. He says, the fortunate thing is the Star Citizen will not be out for at least 2 years, so I hope he doesn't have any vacations planned beside building functional and beautiful pieces of art. No doubt. And like I said, I can already see this is going to turn into something big. It is a beautiful piece of machinery, not just functional. It is very functional, but it just looks so damn good, and that's what people want. And here's the thing. The reason I bought my Warthog was for, oh, I've got it all tangled up, is for my throttle, and because it looks so damn industrial, it doesn't have that whole spacey look. It looks like a crew, like you'd see something like on a cruise ship or a cargo ship or a big plane or something.
Yeah.
That fits so well onto the Warthog that I could see it just hanging off the end and like melding in. People wouldn't even notice that it's a different piece of machinery. It would just look like it's one piece. How do you do the labels on the metal? Those are stickers, right? On the MK3A?
Yeah, simple stickers, self-adhesive paper, sticker paper for printers, and transparent tape ahead of it on the top.
Nice. Very nice.
Comes easy too.
Very, very nice. All right, let's see. Hellcat asks, Oh, I'm sorry, we already asked that one. Vengeful asks, will this work with other games?
Sure, it's
No
just
Man's.
joystick.
Yeah, right, right. So it's just a or a USB device. So
Yep.
you just hotkey it to whatever you want to hotkey it to, and you're good to go. Excellent. Here's another question we have. This is a good one. Do you have bar citizens in Russia?
Bash citizens. Well, a long story. So how I came to Star Citizen? Yeah, I'm actually one of the heads of Russian elite games community. It's since 2001 old website about space games, and we got many bars. Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, did someone tell you about Star Citizen at one of your meets?
No, I, as a head of one of the heads of community, I just have to follow Chris Roberts. And when he came up with 42 password to his website, and I was one of the first.
Nice. So you're a very early backer, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of down. 5,000, one of 5,000, I guess.
Wow. Nice. Very, very nice. Here's a good one. Vengeful asks, Squadron 42 or Star Citizen? What are you looking forward to most?
Mm, hard question. Actually, sometimes you just wanna fly with some friends you got. The most thing I liked that on Star Citizen forums, I came there and oh, I saw that clan from Freelancer. Oh, that's my enemies, yeah, and etc. It's fun that you can just meet people in space and they have some communication with them. Some you wanna shoot, some you wanna, help, rob, etc.
Right on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Southern Jumper asks, will you be selling the throttle model? Throttle model. I would like to buy one of these with the bike throttle and everything. I pray you will be selling these.
There's gonna be a huge spoiler right now. I don't know if my web camera works because Skype hanged.
Yeah, your video froze, but your audio is still coming through just fine.
Oh, wait, I need to do something with that.
There it goes. Perfect. Oh boy. Now that's a 100% handmade throttle right there, boys.
Yeah, that's basic mechanics, but it might be filled pretty soon.
Wow. So there you go. An exclusive on Not So Sober Saturday. RenderG is going into the controller business. That is
Yep.
badass, man. Wow. That uses what did you say it was? HAL sensors or
Whole sensors, yep,
nice.
digital ones. So it's gonna be 4,096 counts on the movement.
Nice.
So pretty smooth.
Now all you need is a 3D printer and you can actually print out molded hand grips.
I'm thinking of CNC machine.
Oh, that would be much better. Yes, all
Yeah.
metal. Absolutely. And now chat's going crazy. Oh my god, please. Yes, that is absolutely amazing. Exclamation point question in chat, guys. Get your questions in. And don't forget, exclamation point render G in chat. Favorite his webpage. Because I'm sure he'll have updates and all when he decides to start going producing style.
Yeah, mass producing.
As far as 10.
I need a photo with the guys which laying on the money.
Right on, right on. I tell you right now, though, you take pre-orders. I'm sure you can get 10 pre-orders tonight. But yeah, I already got people in chat saying I'm ready to pay right now. But you know, when you have a product like that, and the ease is that's what I was worried about was can you just plug it in? It's just plug and play. Plug it in,
Yep.
calibrate, and then go into Star Citizen menu, pick what you want to go to that button, press that button, and now it is programmed in. You're good to go.
I
Correct?
love most the ejection function now. So you just tunk, well, woo, and eject.
Nice. Yeah, the safety buttons, the red
Yeah.
covered, those are beautiful because the I think the X55 might have one, but my Warthog doesn't. And I was thinking, you know what? I can pull these toggles out and I can put a cover on it. And I'm thinking, well, why? Well, the only reason why is because it looks freaking cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it just because it's freaking cool.
Immersion.
Absolutely, immersions is what it's all about. Exclamation point question in chat, guys. Let's get the questions in. Let's see. Hellcat asks, "What role will you be playing in the persistent universe? Trader, miner, mechanic, engineer, pirate, etc."
Oh. I think fighter pilot fits me well best.
Very nice.
Sometimes trading is great, but I'm tired from Elite Dangerous because you just fly. I fly to Sagittarius A, and my wife like watching at me. What are you doing? I'm flying.
Flying.
Next day, what are you doing? I'm flying. Next day, what are you doing? I'm flying. It took me about a week.
Yep.
One way. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know the really good thing about Star Citizen compared to ED, even though ED is a great game, and I'm never going to bash Elite Dangerous ever. The good thing is in Star Citizen you can have 6 or 8 of your buddies on your cargo ship while you're flying,
Yeah.
and you can just hang out, bullshit. I think they're gonna have mini games. I really do hope they put maybe like cards and dominoes and different little things where we can all sit around a table and play little mini games just like you would on the deck of a real ship. And then all of a sudden the alarm goes off, whang, whang, whang. You're getting attacked and everyone's got to run to their posts. Oh God, fingers crossed.
Mini games needs Chewbacca to play with on
Oh,
spaceships.
never upset a Wookiee. Oh, no one worries about upsetting a droid. Yeah, droids don't rip your arms off when they lose. I love. Absolutely. We need to have a Wookiee and a holographic chess set.
Yep.
I'm gonna write that down. We got to do that in 10 for the chairman. Absolutely beautiful. Vengeful asks, "Have you walked around the Starfarer? Do you own one? And what was it like?"
I don't own one. I'm not gonna trade fuel.
Right.
There are space rates for that, and I think it's huge, really huge. But I never lost it in it, so I just like never fly down from through the ceiling or through the doors, etc. I left one place where I just came into it. I have to not just duck but lay down, and in small hole you can just crawl there.
Yes. The Jeffrey tubes. Super awesome. See, as far as I'm concerned, when they dropped the Starfarer in and we got to see a multiple deck ship, it really solidified the amazing aspects of the game we're going to see later with the large ships. Because even though the Connie's pretty big, it's a pretty big ship. But when I got on the Starfarer, I cruised around 3 decks, and I thought it was awesome. And then I realized there was a freaking another deck above me. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Absolutely beautiful, man.
The turret is a deck too, so one more.
True, very true. Yeah, I tell you, man, there's so much to come. And with 2.4 about to hit, if we get a little persistence, a little alpha UEC, a little shopping, this game's just gonna go crazy. All right, so the Nubifier, he asks, does Render have any idea on how I could convert a Warthog flight stick to be left-hand friendly? I want to run dual sticks.
I know how. You have to find one person named Krell on Rubbish Space Industries forums, and he's going to produce some. Or Okona, I guess, there are 2 people, and there is a topic about left-handed hardware Warhawk, and also it's gonna be metal.
Oh, he's going to do it in metal.
Yeah.
Nice. And because with the Warthog, guys, if you don't know, you can just unscrew a a disc on the bottom and pull the top part off. So that would be awesome if he produces a left-hander. You could have, oh man, dual sticks with the Warthog would be amazing. But you know what? That brings something to mind. There is a Russian company that makes a joystick. Is it the Mamba?
You mean this one?
Oh, then that would be it. It is
Yep.
also one of the most amazing joysticks around, and there's also a set of foot pedals that come from that side of the big pond.
Yeah, Tirado. Yeah,
That's-
pretty great.
But yeah, I tell you that joystick there, that. I know over here in the States that one's kind of hard to get.
Mm, in Russia, it's too hard to get. They produce
really?
it in China, so it just same here.
Gotcha. But it's a damn good stick. I've heard nothing but good things about that joystick.
Yeah, I sold my first Retaliator and bought Mamba.
Oh, nice. VKB, that's what it is. VKB
Yep.
Mamba. Welcome, Sergeant Gamble. Welcome to the stream. I tell you what. You know what? While we keep, I have us on the big screen. I need to go put us over here. I'll move my questions over. Oh, I can't move my questions over. Dang it. Oh, bad streamer. Bad streamer. Render. I need a fourth monitor. You know, I thought once I got 3 monitors, I'd be fine. No, I need 4 monitors. I could probably bring these here. Oh, here we go. Now we can work it this way. I want to put your box back up so everyone can watch or look at your box while we talk about your box, which sounds very extremely sexual. There we go. So for anyone joining us, this is what we're talking about. One of the things we're talking about. This is kind of selfish of me. This is my favorite. It's the MK3A. It is absolutely fantastically industrial. And if you ask me, it is the most beautiful handmade game controller on the fucking planet right now. And this is the creator, Mr. Render. Yes, Gray wants to play with your box so bad, Render. So we're gonna get back onto the questions before I get in trouble with Twitch. Let's see. From Fastcart. Hey, Mr. Fastcart, welcome, a fellow MVPer. RenderG, congrats on MVP. My question is, have you and GHG got your fooled flare yet from the RSI forums? I have.
Fold flare?
Yes.
Oh, don't got one.
If you go to the April Fool's page, you know where they're selling they're
this
selling
one,
the bennies.
This one. I just bad in English, so yeah, I've got one full flare. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and for anyone watching that doesn't know this, if you go to the April Fool's Benny's food distribution career path, go down and click buy now. When you go to buy now on the reclaimer, it goes to that funny video of them dancing and Lando falling on his face and all like that. Super funny. When you do that, you get a little flare to put by your name. That's the Angry Benny, and it's called Fooled. Excellent, and I had no idea. Oh, Miss GHG is in chat. Good morning. Hey, exclamation mod mom in chat, guys. Give a little Miss GHG love. But yeah, good question, Fastcard. Thanks for bringing that up. Everyone needs to do that before that goes away if you're a flare hunter on the page. Vengeful asks, what is your favorite beer?
Guinness. Guinness is a stout, but not a beer. But I think that fits.
You are my You're my new favorite person, Render. I am drinking I am drinking a nice cold Guinness stout right now. It is also my favorite beer on the planet. Absolutely the smoothest drinking beer. A lot of people think Guinness is like a real harsh, thick, heavy beer, super high alcohol value, but it's not. It is a very easy drinking beer, in my opinion.
Yeah, my wife once, oh, you drink that jug beer, it must be strong. And how's your Heineken is? She says, like 5% of alcohol. Look at my Guinness.
Right. And I can have Guinness after, mowing a lawn, after dinner, or whatever, very nice. But like a lot of my Belgian beers, they will knock me on my ass. Guinness makes me enjoy life.
True.
So, Render has become a brother in the Guinness Club. Very nice. Commander Headclot asks, if Star Citizen is your dream game, what would be the runner-up?
What means runner-up?
Like your next favorite.
Next favorite. Well, I've been playing last 3 games. There was Star Wars: The Old Republic, but they made elves from Star Wars in latest patch, so I don't like them anymore. World of Tanks, they pissed me off, and I know Elite Dangerous, nothing more.
Right on. Elite Dangerous is great. Champion B, thank you so much. Unfortunately, I have the beer fair turned off. Render, I don't know if you've seen it, but we have a new donation alert, and it's a Starfare that is painted like a Guinness supply truck, and it flies across the screen, and it does barrel rolls and all.
Seen it.
And it is an absolutely fantastic thing, and I have it turned off because during the show I wanted to keep everything kind of quiet and just focus on the interview, and for some reason the sound effect still plays, but the actual Guinness Starfare does not. So what I will do is I will turn the alert box back on because it's gonna play the sound effect anyway. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then for anybody else that wants to call out the beer fair, it is there for you guys to call out. And I apologize in advance, Render, if I don't. Can you even hear it? Can you hear the alert go off in your headphones?
Ah,
All right, so it's just on the actual stream side.
I just muted stream, so I'm watching, but
Right
don't
on, right.
put here two echoes.
Yeah, you'll get a horrible echo if you have the stream running. It is crazy with the stream running. I accidentally do that a lot, and I'm blow myself away when I have the echo playing in my head. So let's go with the next question is from Hellcat. Which would you rather fight? 100? Oh God, not one of these again. Would you rather fight 100 Merlin-sized Bingles or a Bingle-sized Merlin? That's actually a great one.
My bingle is greater.
A Merlin-sized Bingle or a... I could only imagine a little tiny Bingle carrier running around, or 100. I don't even know what to say about that.
We're fighting bingle. They're so cute.
They're a cute little Bingle. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna leave that just as we don't. That's one of those things that you just have to see it in real life before you can make that decision. Vengeful asks, "It's a hell of a trip for you, but are you going to SitCon, Render?"
No.
No.
Too far away from me.
Yeah, that is one hell of a trip. But I guarantee if you made 10 boxes and went to SitCon, you'd sell 12. There is no doubt about it. And for anyone just joining, ! Question in chat will bring up a link. Click the link and put your question in for Render or myself or for whoever you'd like to put the question in for, and we will get to it as soon as we can. And also, ! RenderG in chat will give you the link to Render's store page. Bookmark it, and he will be updating it soon, I'm sure, when he gets serious about producing. I said mass producing before, but not mass producing. He makes them all by hand. So when he starts producing them...
Small production.
Yes. And once they are produced, you'll be able to find out then how you can pick them up. You might have to be quick on the draw, hit eBay, however he decides to do it. But however he does decide, I am going to get one of these. I'm telling you right now. If I have to fight 100 Merlin-sized Bingles, I'm going to get one. You know, we might have to work out an online review of one of these. I could put it up on YouTube. And maybe a sponsorship is in order. Oh, but a paid sponsorship. I'll pay for it. We'll just pretend like I'm sponsored. But I tell you, it is super fantastic work, man, that you've done. Absolutely fantastic. Mr. Fastcar asks, Render, I played the Old Republic 2. What was your favorite class and faction?
Mm, I love my bounty hunter healer and sniper. Sniper works great.
Nice. Absolutely. I was more of a uh, trooper, tank. It's been a really, really long time
Trooper's
since I
pretty
played.
safe. I think when I came back to Soto, I need some raid party. And there was some Eternity Vault, I guess. And I'm on a healer. And when in the end you jump down, jump down, jump down, half of the team is dead, tank is dead, second tank is dead, and I'm kind of healer and I'm tanking, healing myself, and people just kill, kill that, walking it under violence by a heal. Tank, heal, very
Nice.
great.
What's funny is I got to beta test that game. Got in real early. And I was through the whole way through. I quit World of Warcraft when SWTOR came out. Beta tested, couldn't wait, came out, played it for probably 6 months solid. Loved it. Problem was, it was so hard to get groups. It wasn't like I was expecting it to be like WoW and have, thousands and thousands of players, everyone just looking to do stuff. And I'm more of an instance guy. I love to run in WoW, I love to run dungeons. And I was the same way. I was either a healer or a tank. And I get in there and I'd wait and I'm asking for people, hey, let's run this, let's run that. And it never happened and I just lost interest. But one of my mods, Mr. Diablos, plays, and I told him I want to get back and play with him a little bit. So I'm going to try to get back into it. You played since the newest patch, correct?
No, no.
Oh, you
About
haven't?
about a year I dropped that.
Excellent. And that's same as me. So I haven't got to play the new patch either, and I heard it's really cool. So I think I'm going to try to give it one more shot.
They changed the whole system of leveling up, so it's
Right.
kind of confusing. So it's only one tree now, and you just don't do anything.
Ah, that sucks. Yeah, and Miss GHG, my wife just called it war crack. Yes, World of Warcraft was horrible back in the days. I'm not gonna lie, and Miss GHG is in chat. That was a strain on my marriage. I had to quit playing because it was a serious strain. That game is like freaking crack. It needs to be banned in most countries.
Had the same with freelancer. Played online on Hamburg city server, and there was kind of some big battle for I guess 2 days, and I really sit it and played 2 days, and my wife, get the hell out of here,
Right.
and I'm playing.
I hear you. I hear you, and I'm gonna make sure I do not work Star Citizen this way. I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off, but I'm not gonna have those. Like I have an organization called the Galactic Haulers Guild, and it is a very relaxed guild. And I've told everyone that there will be no required playtimes because if my wife says dinner's done, I'm fucking logging off. I'm not gonna do like I used to do and miss dinner because I'm playing a video game, or miss our family TV time or something like that just because I'm gonna make sure that I do it right. And the cool thing is my wife is starting to play Star Citizen now. She likes the racing, so maybe we can play together and I won't get in trouble anyway, and we'll all be happy. So
You will both miss breakfast.
yeah, we won't eat. Oh, here comes the beer fair. Brain Itch, thank you so much for the donation. Beer fair coming through. You'll be able to see it here now. I don't have to duck too far down because it's middle screen. But that is our amazing beer fair, filling up the glasses for all the young boys and girls of the verse that are thirsty for fermented goodness. Dark fermented goodness with creamy white head. But it's so good. Brain Itch, it doesn't matter. Calling out the beer fair is the calling out the beer fair. The amounts do not matter. It is the thought that counts. Thank you so much, sir, for the donation. So let's go ahead and get to the next question. We are going to go with Vengeful. After Persistence, what are you looking forward to next in Star Citizen?
next. Persistence would be great. Also, mostly I miss right now is character customization because
Yes.
there are clones everywhere.
Yes. We all look like the same freaking guy just running around. And you said it perfectly. Individuality is what's going to bring this game to a new level. When
Sure.
when I can run up to you, Render, and I can tell, "Hey, there's Render."
Hello, Clone Brown.
Right.
Right now.
Yeah, yeah, you go up and you have to depend on AR so much that it really just sucks. It's one of those things that we really need to have some individuality to make this game work. So I have to 100% agree. Character customization is a key factor to bring more people in the game. Now they mentioned in 2.4, and I tweeted out misinformation. I was at work and I was watching the subscriber reverse the verse. And it was said in 2.4, character customization is going to start with 8 male faces and 8 female faces. Now, I checked the INN transcript and they had the same thing. So I tweeted it out, and Disco Lando was like, He's like, no, 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 you missed the part when we said all this is not coming in 2.4. Now, I know nothing's locked down yet with 2.4, but me coming in and out of the conversation, I thought for sure it was a thing. But that's not much. Custom faces, but with persistence in 2.4 brings shopping. Shopping brings clothes. Clothes brings individuality. Yeah, we can't customize our character as far as hair, faces, and stuff like that, but we can all put on some different shirts, some pants, some shoes, whatever. So that's still a good thing. Just getting shopping in there is a good thing.
Yeah, the whole 5 of shorts which we will afford at start. Yeah.
Right. If they offer, say, 5 shirts and 5 pants, the combinations between those is pretty big. So who knows, man? You know what? I've seen a lot of artwork on ArtStation for the clothes for Star Citizen. They could release with like 20 different tops and 20 different bottoms. Who knows, right? We don't freaking know. They could also bring a big surprise to us too. They like to overstate and understate, so you never know which one they're doing. So, Mister,
Also,
yes, what's up?
I heard that they going to be layers over clothes, so that's gonna be really cool. I think if they will do it in soon,
Yes,
I say
soon.
so.
TM soon. Hellcat asks, "Will you be participating in Operation Pitchfork? Tickfork?"
Killing Vandal, killing Vandal.
Yes,
Sure.
absolutely. I think everybody, if you're in the beta, there is no reason to not be in Operation Pitchfork. We are going to rewrite Star Citizen history. They're going to put this into lore when it happens. Rye Glitch! Whoa! Calling out the beer fair. Thank you, Rye Glitch. Ducking down, flying low, heavy Star Fair. Rye, are you serious, my man? Thank you so much. Thank you very much for the donation, my friend. Very much appreciated. Wow. So the next question, I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Rye Glitch. Next question comes from one of my favorite Twitch names on the planet, Space Herpes. He asks, "Do you play War Thunder? And if yes, how do you feel about it these days?"
No, don't play. I tried, and later just dropped it.
And I have never played War Thunder in my life, so a Space Herpes, I'm sorry, we don't have an answer. And there you go. Hellcat Leet asks, "Will you be Oh, it asked the question twice. Very strange. Which game do you think had the best April Fool's event? I think World of Warships and World of Tanks did amazing. I don't know what they did.
They got World of Warships. You had to It's fighting jacuzzi, I guess. I didn't play it on April's Fools, but I saw a review, pre-news,
Wait,
and I don't know what World of Tanks done.
you had to fight in a jacuzzi?
I guess so. No, the news said so.
Wow. For me, I was at work all day, so I didn't get to check out hardly any of the cool April Fool's stuff. I tell you right now, I love the whole Star Citizen one. Matter of fact, while we're sitting here taking exclamation point question in chat, guys, if you would like to get some questions out there, and I tell you what, we'll put the April Fool's video up on this from the Star Citizen, because if you ask me, it was absolutely amazing. They did a fantastic job of doing the whole food truck industry. Oh, Hellcat Leet, thank you so much for the donation. Exclamation point pint in chat, guys, bringing out the beer fair, flying low, ducking down. Even though I don't have to duck down on this screen, I have it so high, it doesn't swing by my head. I'm gonna fix that right now. That's not cool. There we go. That should fly over across my head now. There we go. So here's the problem, Render, with the April Fools. Now everybody wants that.
Yeah. Clicked myself.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I said, okay, I know this is April Fools. Okay, I get that. Please say they're actually selling this. And I went on and they didn't. It pissed me off. I was like, dang it. But, you know, it's one of those things where, what can you do? Now I am all off. There we go. Back on to where we need to be. There is a petition right now on the RSI webpage to get the Benny skin an actual thing on their store page. And I'm sorry, but I've already seen the deal, and I know it's gonna happen. They're gonna have to sell it. There's no way around them not going to sell it. Yeah, someone put, yeah, I know my autoplay was on. Feel the burn. Yeah, get checked for STDs. If you feel the burn, get checked for STDs, because that's a sign, guys. I'm just telling you. They have medicine for that, and they'll clear it right up in one shot. No big deal. At least Lando was possibly hurt in the process. Yeah, no doubt. I know that wasn't planned, because he wouldn't accidentally hit that. Oh, Diablos calling out the beer fair. He likes to be uneven. Bringing out the beer fair, exclamation point, pint in chat. And we're going to duck down because she's flying low. Heavy with some Guinness. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Really appreciate it. Vengeful said he must have STDs because he feels the burn. Get it checked, Vengeful. Be careful. It's not supposed to do that normally. So, Mr. Render, do you have anything else in the works that you're working on, or just the throttle is your main?
Just referral right now.
It's probably
plenty of time it took.
Oh, I imagine.
Just think how to modify mechanics. I'm planning to replace steering stabilizer with the one adjustable.
Right.
So it would be easier or harder to control it.
Oh, like tension. You gotta adjust the attention.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's a lot of engineering that goes into something like that, and for you to do it from scratch with parts you're buying off of, online.
Yeah.
What you have just so far is absolutely dumbfounding, man. Absolutely dumbfounding. Beautiful. So let's go to the next question we have. This question is from Not Diabolus. Will you build... Oh, God. Will you build custom inputs for LOD?
For LOD?
For...
What is LOD?
Okay. Oh my. Okay, so LOD is line of defense, and is from a guy that hates Star Citizen because he thinks his game needs more attention, and it fucking sucks. It's like something from the 1990s, and he's trying to sell it today, and he's completely upset with Chris Roberts because his game was so successful. His name,
Smart?
yes, Dick Fart. Yes, that is his game. You know what? For that model, all you need, Render, is one button. the log off button. Odin 3473. There it is. There is the LOD, guys. Exclamation point pipe chats. Odin has called out the beer fair, and Render is holding up the LOD controller. A single knob and one button, and that one button is for logging out. Boop. Log out. Done. LOD controller is done. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Thank you so much, Odin. Really, really appreciate it for bringing out the beer fair. Oh yeah, Alt 4 is all he needs. That's what it is. That button is Alt 4. Alt F4.
I don't know how to use the access for it.
Is anyone else having problems with Twitch right now?
Mine hanged.
I'm checking with everyone else to see if they're having problems. My wife's saying that she can't, that Twitch is just constantly refreshing for her. Brain Itch, what are we drinking tonight? Tonight we are drinking a nice cold Guinness Stout. Or actually a couple. And Mr. Render is drinking a nice hot cup of coffee because it's like 7 in the frickin' morning for him.
8. Already 8.
Did you close it all the way out and try to come back in? Might be our router. Our router might be screwy. I got a brand new quantum router to alleviate this problem, and it's already given us problems. Oh, Verizon. Dalton Fury, welcome to the stream, my friend. Exclamation point question in chat, guys. If you have any more questions for Mr. Render, and we will get them in as soon as you get them in. Vengeful asks, what ships do you own?
I'm just a high admiral, so I got 350R, Super Hornet, Saber, Vanguard. I don't remember. 3 Archimedes and Merlin.
Nice. Very much fighter ships for you, correct?
Yeah.
And do you like the Saber?
I think it's cool. I love the way it spins. It spins around the cockpit. So it's Z-axis is not in center like in Hornet, but in the cockpit, and you like a
right.
Dun dun dun.
Absolutely. And I've seen some loadouts on YouTube. I don't dogfight. See, I'm the exact opposite of you. I suck at dogfighting. So I'm more of just flying around, reset the router, Gray. I can't because I'm streaming Diabolus, calling out the beer fair to let me know to reset the router. I can't do it or the stream stops. I would love to get my wife back online, but if I reset the router, then stream goes bye-bye for like 6 minutes because my router is slow to reboot. I apologize. Even though my streaming computer is actually hardwired, the Wi-Fi sucks. So there you go. I've seen loadouts on YouTube because me not being a fighter pilot, Render, I'm going to be that guy that your wife's like, what are you doing? Flying? What are you doing? Flying? That's me. I will be flying. But I've seen videos with them doing loadouts on the Saber where it looks like it's a absolute badass.
I left for Panthers on 2027.
Nice. 4 Panthers?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Remove gimbals and play straightforward with 4
and when
S3 guns.
Nice. Yeah, when I'm fighting, I don't like gimbals anyway, and that's the way to rock and roll. When I had my Delta for a while, I really enjoyed pulling the gimbals off, putting Panthers on the wings, Badgers up front, Bulldogs, whichever the bigger the two. Always super fun. Let's see. Hellcat asks, which ship do you think sets the bar for quality right now? Oh, I know.
Well, I don't have a Starfire, I guess.
Yes.
That's mostly detailed right now. Actually, as a 3D designer, I really wait when they will update 300i series, because they are now kind of low quality, low polygons,
yeah,
etc.
Yeah, they've got to get on the stick. Now they are redoing the Hornet, Aurora, and 300 series.
Yeah.
To bring it up to standards, which is something they definitely need to do. No doubt about it. But looking and touring, because they gave us the Starfare, everybody, to walk around, so you can go in your hangar and you can walk around it if you don't own it. The detail in the Starfare right now is phenomenal. It's unfreaking real how detailed little MISC logos in the rubber foot pads. The Cutlass is getting redone as well. But what's funny is the first time the Starfare loaded up in my hangar, it was the small hangar. So it was sitting up on some crates, and I got to crawl underneath the landing gear, and there's a MISC logo on the bottom of the landing gear in the rubber foot pad. That's detail. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. That's beautiful.
And it won't use polygons right now, so there is a way new in CryEngine. There's just a flat decal texture, and they put it, and it makes some like normal maps before, but now it has real 3D dimensions, but really great.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And what's cool is, slowly but surely, they haven't optimized nothing yet. But it is getting so much better with time. I remember not too long ago, I mean, I'm talking just last year, if you had more than a couple ships in your hangar, you got horrible frame rates.
Yeah.
Right now, I have all my ships in the hangar, plus the Starfare, and I'm still pulling 60, 70, 80 frames a second.
I guess that's since new hangars, when they remade them totally. I remember the old one was kind of crappy.
Yep, and now I think also they were also rendering the ship somewhere like outside of the hangar. So they would like, I don't know how they explained it, because you would probably know more about this than I would. But somehow rendering it outside of the hangar to make it load faster, something like that. But I know just redoing a lot of the CryEngine background coding and stuff like that has helped a shit ton with the, not really optimization, but just the way the game is handled right now on local machines. And it's doing nothing but getting better, so you cannot really shit talk yet. I know a lot of people still do render. You know that. People will go, oh, I was in the PU or the test universe, and I was only getting 25 frames a second. Well, yeah, it's a fucking alpha. Give me a break. How about wait till it's in a beta before you start bitching about frame rates? Because right now, we shouldn't even have a game. It's only been in... Well, they built a company for the first year. They've only been building a game for 2 years. So... Oh, I'm not going to get on that tirade. It's not a timeline... It's not an excuse. It's a timeline. That's what I meant to say. Not an excuse. Alpha is a timeline. But something else we talked about a little earlier about what we want added, and we were talking about character customization. Sorry, Guinness. The other thing that really needs to get in quickly after the persistence is cargo. Because you think cargo produces missions, but not just for cargo haulers like me, but for people that want to protect cargo haulers like you. Say, you like to dogfight. We need you to protect cargo haulers. We need cargo to have piracy. You can't be a pirate if there's nothing to steal. Yeah, you can kill somebody, but that's not being a pirate. That's being, that's just PvP. But if there's actually a reward for killing someone and taking their cargo, you could produce so many play styles by introducing cargo. We need that, Render.
Defending is pretty, I think, harder than killing. Freelancer experience tells me that if a trader must die, he will die.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well, for a short while we were doing Freelancer Thursdays. We were playing on a private server, doing some Freelancer. My friend Ultra Wee from Scotland, he set up the server, all the mods, and we would get on there and play for a little while. It was I hadn't played Freelancer in years and years. It was so fun.
I recently came to our Russian freelancer server, and there is online statistics, so you may just visit website and see kill death statistics for recent, for example, 20 minutes. Yeah, and I came to a server and no one there. I decided what to do, and then just tried to hit the torpedo, then chase it and die, exploding. And admin from the server writes me, "What the hell? You killed yourself? There was no one on the server." And I just flight before the ring, the docking ring on crater, and just torpedo close, boom, torpedo close, boom. Used about 20.
Oh my god, that's absolutely hilarious. But hey, that's kind of like how Star Citizen is right now. People are creating gameplay.
Yeah.
To like the other day, I grabbed a box from Kovalex, put it in the back of my freelancer, brought it back to Port Olisar, worked it all the way up the stairs, all the way back to the rooms, and then all the way to the front desk, and left it for Zeus and Exia because he ordered a bunch of adult toys, and we left them there. Very, very cool. Let's see. Right, Vengeful asks, "Do you know what a white Russian is?"
White Russian?
Yes.
I believe it's some cocktail. I know Black Russian is pretty well known in Russia. No? It's cognac, almond, and I think some Coke. But White Russian, no, don't know.
Yeah, that's an American invention.
In Russia, White Russian is a pure vodka.
Right. That's the good stuff. Yeah. That's a good question though, because that is an American thing. Just like Cinco de Mayo, people think it's a Spanish holiday, but it's actually an American holiday. Vengeful asks, oh, we asked that one. Hellcat asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 equaling absolutely, what are your thoughts on CIG releasing Squadron 42 before the end of the year?
7.
7.
I'd bet on 7. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go 7. I have a really, really firm belief that at CitizenCon we're gonna get released for Squadron 42.
I heard all the mock-up scenes from reactors was finished, so I believe it's gonna be close.
Yes. Yeah, I think they're gonna be doing nothing but polishing and finishing up everything from here on out. Absolutely. That is one deadline they don't want to fuck up. And they've already talked about releasing it by end of the year, and I believe they would seriously screw themselves if they screwed that deadline up. So there you go, Hellcat. Brainitch, Grey-Headed Gamer, what is your job in real life? I am a tool and die fabricator for the corrugated industry. I bend metal to make cardboard boxes. I have. It has nothing to do with tech. It has nothing to do with videos. It has nothing to do with nothing. I bend metal. Old school fabrication. Super awesome. Guys,
you must do button boxes, not me.
And when I saw it, that's why I'm so attracted to it. It's a beautiful piece of art. It's not just a controller. It's a beautiful piece of art. Love it. Guys, exclamation point question in chat. If you want to get your questions in, we're at the end of the list right now. So get your questions in now for Mr. Render. So right now, Render, let me... You know what? I'm going to ask you a question. Have you thought about doing... Oh, you know what? That question doesn't even count anymore. I was thinking about this at work. No, yeah, it does. It still does. On industrial equipment, you have joysticks. The little short, like 2-inch. Oh, you don't use inches in Russia, do you?
Yeah. I know it's about 3 for 5 millimeters, like that.
Okay, say as long as your index finger, long as your finger, a little joysticks like that to control heavy machinery. Little tiny joysticks. Would you consider making one of these boxes with something like that? And here's the reason I ask. For someone like me that does industrial work and you need fine adjustments on your strafing thrusters, I thought it'd be awesome to have a box that has a small joystick where you can just bump it to, strafe left, strafe right, strafe forward, strafe back. Say if you're docking a cargo ship or if you're pulling up to reclaim in a reclaimer, something like that. Have you thought about doing something like that?
Actually, I'm thinking about thumbsticks, like on console joysticks. But the small one is gonna have, well, the mechanics gonna be too hard to reproduce because or it's gonna be too expensive
Gotcha.
to make it normal. I may do something like in this, yeah, piece of Chinese
Right.
abstractions, yeah, but it's bad.
I got you. And you reach
Polish.
your limits when you're producing stuff at the house. Absolutely. Vengeful asks, what's your favorite sci-fi movie?
Mm, TV series or movie?
Let's do one of each. Your favorite TV series and your favorite movie.
TV series is definitely Babylon 5.
Oh, nice.
I got DVD collection. My wife gave it to me a few years ago. And movies, I guess, it's gonna be, I think, The Fifth Element. I was kind of thinking maybe Star Wars, but no. I just recently watched episode 7 and I don't like Star Wars. I want to blow up Disney Studios. I hate them.
Nice. Well, as a Star Wars fan, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I get it. I do get it. They there's everyone cannot be a Star Wars fan. As far as I'm concerned, my favorite TV series has been and always will be Firefly. Even though we only got one fucking season and Fox, the bastard Satan worshippers, canceled it. But Babylon 5 is great. I remember watching Babylon 5, the very first episode. Way back in the days. Me and Miss GHC lived in the very first house we ever bought. And I was recording them on VHS tape on my VCR. And I was saving every single episode because it was the most amazing show I'd ever seen. And then my favorite movies are, oh dude, I love Fifth Element too though. Now that you mentioned that, absolutely. There is a sci-fi movie called Snowpiercer. Have you ever seen Snowpiercer?
Movie? Yeah, recently. It's like a ton of blood on some train, yeah?
Yes,
Coming through
the train that just continually
snow
goes around.
desert.
Yeah. The train that continually goes around the Earth. Even though that movie is, I would give it not maybe not A, but not B, like right in between an A movie and a B movie. But it's fantastic. I love that movie. Now, of course, Star Wars, Star Trek, all those I love, but Snowpiercer is an amazing. Oh, we got people talking about Firefly. Firefly was the real deal. You damn right. Expanse. Oh yeah, Expanse. That's another great TV show right now. Have you watched
Seen the Con Man series?
Con Man? Oh,
Con Man.
with Nathan. Yes, I've
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
a
yeah.
couple. Yeah.
It was pretty fun. Many spoilers to, not spoilers, but Easter eggs to Firefly.
Yes. Oh yeah, they got to. Yeah, their Kickstarter they did for it. That was beautiful. Wes and Captain Mao back together again. It was beautiful. Exclamation point question in chat, guys. If you want to get a question in for Mr. Render, Con Man is awesome. Right, Glitch says yes, it is absolutely awesome, no doubt about it. Recto Mara Ravioli. Good night. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Big bada boom, Vengeful. Big bada boom. Lilo Dallas Multipass. Absolutely. I think I've seen that movie like 6 million times.
Yeah.
Fifth Element is beautiful. It was filmed, the way it was filmed, the way the Mikalo, I forget her name, that chick. She did such a great job being the Fifth Element.
Mila Jovovich.
Yes, there you go. She's Russian, right?
Not exactly. From Soviet Union, let's say That's so.
Gotcha. But I can't say her name. All I can say is the hot redhead in the little white suit. Grey-headed gamer, are you watching The Expanse? I have watched the first like 7 episodes, I think. Hellcat, get some sleep. Good night. Have a good night, buddy. Nilo Dallas Multipass. People keep putting that in. That is like one of my favorite lines from that damn movie. Yeah, he did. Yeah. He's got it. Multipass. He's got it.
I'll go to refill my cup.
Oh, go ahead. Go right ahead. Go refill your coffee. Guys, exclamation point question in chat. Get questions in for Mr. Render. And if you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and pull up the build video. I keep getting to post the link. The build video is awesome. If I can find it. Da-da. Imager. There it is. I think this is the video. This is the video? Yes, this is the video. So I'm going to copy this over and paste it in chat, guys. If you want to go and bookmark this video and watch it later, it's a full process of him building it. Gives you an idea of what goes into the build process. And it is silly how much work is involved. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go past a little. He's not only did he drill like 9 gabillion holes, then you got to put every single switch, every single button. And what I want to get to is the wiring. And we'll let the wiring play in the background, because that is insane amount of wiring. Yodel, good morning, buddy. Good morning and welcome to the stream. Happy Stink, exclamation point question, and then click the link and enter your question into the web page that pops up. Oh, Rye Glitch, did I say Wes instead of Wash? Wow, that is a Firefly fail. Oh my god. I should be punished. I should be absolutely punished for that. Guys, I'm going to, while we have this video playing in the background, I'm going to grab a beer real quick. I got it. Oh, Miss GHC's coming. Never mind. She's so awesome. Possibly. Thank you, Miss GHG.
Back online.
Awesome. So we were just popping up your video here of you building.
Yeah, that was the first model.
There you go, bud. And then, so this is the very first one you built?
Yeah, that one gone to USA, and both I've sold 2 right now. One MK3A and one MK3B. And all the guys who bought it named Chris.
Well, I tell you, after seeing this, I realized the and I don't want this to come out and sound bad, but the lack of stuff on the inside. I thought there was all kind, computer parts and little brains and it's a single USB chip, and then all these little tiny wires.
Really, really tiny.
Absolutely amazing, man. It still amazes me. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, oh, Gray, it's not that. It is absolutely amazing to me how rudimentary, I would say, this is compared to what I had in my mind the inside of this box would look like. Not saying I couldn't build it.
I might show parts from the inside. So first one is a PCB board. You see, there were a small one. I used diodes. I don't know how it would be. Diode matrix, I guess. And you just solder one diode per one button. And that was the hard way. So many wires. Now I use one PCB, 5 this shift register. That's kind of no, they just work. These resistors, this this tiny thing is the brain of the device.
Oh
Really,
wow.
really small. And some of these things to connect as connectors. That's all. Well, plus wires and buttons, push switches, etc.
Awesome. Good God, man. And even though, like I said, even though I say it's not as much as I thought, it's still more work than I could put in it. All the little tiny soldering, all the little wires, unbelievable. Vengeful asks, "Oh God, is this in Russian? Bureau of Fedorov? Bureau of Fedorov? What?
Bureau?
No idea. Bure of Fedorov. No idea. You're gonna have to help me out with that vengeful. No idea. Um, Brainitch asks, so it is my opinion that the ships that are coming out are displacing the original offered ships. Reliant replaces the Aurora, the Vanguard replaces the Super Hornet, Starfarer replaces the Freelancer.
Try
Your
hitting
thoughts?
try hitting Vandal Swarm with a Vanguard. I'd watch it.
Yeah, I think they're all giving you options. I don't think they're replacing anything. The Reliant is definitely nicer than the Aurora. The Aurora is made to be your Honda Civic of the galaxy. Nothing against Honda Civics, but there's like a shit ton of them. The Reliant is the MISC version of their kind of starter ship, Honda Civic kind of deal. So it's not that they're replacing, but the Vanguard, no way, shape, or form does it replace the Super Hornet. Saber and Super Hornet close, but to me, still the Super Hornet is still very tanky, very much more a fighter. The Vanguard is much bigger, much slower. So, not really replace, but give you options is what I would say. Render, how about you?
So, same here. I'd say more than that. I think that initial design of a ship is plays big how to say it option too, because if you don't like design of a Hornet, you will not fly it. Well, that's ugly Hornet. I don't want it. I'll fly Saber like this.
Right. Very stream showing offline. Is the stream offline? I am not dropping frames and
Works
my
for me.
Yep, I think we're good. F5 refresh maybe, but it is definitely still online. Let's see. Vengeful asks, you sold 2 boxes so far. That's not because of demand, that is because of production time, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Trust me, the demand is there. It is a single man drilling holes and soldering wires. There's, I'm sure you could set up a Chinese sweatshop to produce multiples, hundreds and thousands of these a month. But when you have one man making quality products, that's the key there. Quality handmade products justifies every single bit of the weight and price. You do not get this kind of quality by a mass-produced shitbox. This is good stuff, in my opinion. Vengeful also asks, "Oh, they are all-time great NLJ hockey players. Who does he favor? Oh, Bure or Fedorov, hockey players. Are you into hockey, Render?"
No, not. I played hockey in childhood. Yeah, I even got mm, my own gear still somewhere in childhood.
Gotcha. So that's why neither one of us got that, because neither one of us are watching professional hockey right now. Sorry, Vengeful. But if I had to guess, I would say Fedorov because it's a cooler sounding name. There we go. How about that? Happy Stink. Happy Stink. Dude, I'm telling you, the Twitch names are amazing. Happy Stink asks, late to the cast. Sorry if this is already asked. What level of do-it-yourself skill is needed for a project like this? For example, more or less than building a quadcopter, limited soldering, and little electronic ability.
I'm thinking about it. Actually, I don't know. I just this is my first. I'm building these things about a year now. Yeah, the first ones was thoroughly dangerous, and they were simpler. And then I just I may do more things, and etc. Just like that. I don't. I'm not an engineer, graduated here. I'm never soldered before, so you just come into this and you need to try to do something.
Right.
All you need is to try.
Follow your dreams. Hey,
Something like that.
what's up, Mr. Saurus? Welcome to the stream. Can we get a follow for Mr. Saurus, please? One of the redacted crews. Here's the deal, guys. I am also not an engineer. I have worked with a few electronics here and there, and to be able to line everything up and solder everything to the little board, the USB jacks, and all the little plugs and all, it definitely takes more than a hobbyist skill. This is not something that you can just buy a bunch of buttons in a box and you're gonna get it through and working on your first try. This is definitely something that, for myself, I would leave to the. Can I say professional, Render? Leave it to the professional?
Nah, not professional.
Ah, you are now the professional button box maker guy for Star
Maybe
Citizen.
so.
Exclamation point question in chat, guys. If you have a question for Mr. Render, we have come to our last question. So if we don't get any more, we might call the stream. But before we do, let's head on back over and give everyone. Oh Lord, have mercy! I done got my monitor capture. This is the MK3A from Render. RenderG on the forums. Exclamation point RenderG in chat to go to his store page. Keep in mind that these are hand built. You're not going to get one tomorrow. He will possibly be doing updates soon to let you know if he's going to be having them for sale and whatnot. Just favorite and bookmark his webpage and keep checking back. I know I will be. The MK3 is a few less buttons, but much more shinier, with lots of lights and buttons as well. Either one can be used for either game. You know, Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, correct?
Any game.
Yeah, any game. Hell, you could use it for Minecraft if you want. It's just basically a game controller. It shows up as a joystick on your computer. You hotkey it just like anything else. Absolutely fantastic design. Absolutely fantastic build quality from what I've seen. Once I get mine, when I order it, I will do a entire stream on setting it up and going over it, and you guys can see mine soon. Hopefully, maybe, we don't know.
Hopefully.
It may be 6 months. Who fucking knows? And then also he has this monstrosity of a motherfucker right here, the absolutely unbelievable throttle control center, full freaking keyboard.
Also, it's full metal, so you can beat people with it.
Yeah, if you happen to have a home invader, you can just beat someone over the head. But that right there is an absolutely amazing. I'd love the little shocks and stuff. It just makes it look even cooler. So absolutely beautiful. We have a question. RenderG, would you offer it as a do-it-yourself kit to save production time? Oh.
Actually, not interested. I may just on RSI forums I posted the schematics how to build it yourself, and All the details, so also you can find it there.
There you go.
It's pretty easy.
There you go. Search on the forums. Just search for RenderG. His post will pop right up, and he has the schematics, so you can go buy your own damn shit and put it together.
Yeah, like this actually.
And like I said, after watching the video of you putting it together, I would much rather spend the money and have you put it together.
Most people do.
Absolutely. Space Herpes asks, what are the box dimensions? The button box.
I'll check.
There we
Give
go.
me a second.
I tell you what, you check on that. I'm gonna go grab a bio break real quick. I'll be right back.
I'll post it in chat.
It's getting very, very crowded.
Sorry about that, Render. The Guinness had overwhelmed my bladder. So what did I miss? Did you give? Oh, I guess did you give him the measurements?
Yeah.
Excellent. Sorry about that, everyone in chat. The Guinness was kicking me in the bladder like hard. So let's see. Any more questions? Sorry if I missed it. This is from Vengeful. Sorry if I missed it, but what is the actual production time for one unit?
About 20 hours.
20 hours.
20 hours.
But your wife will not let you work 20 hours on one box.
Sure. So it's a couple of days.
I got you.
Sometimes it's 2 days, some 3 days.
Absolutely. Excellent, guys. All right, so we're on the last question again. So we are getting 15 minutes from the end of the stream. Mr. Render, I would like to thank you very, very much for coming on the show.
Thank you too.
I apologize for all the emails you're going to be getting now and people requesting boxes. I would like to thank everybody in chat for joining us, for all your questions, for hanging out with us, and especially everyone for doing the donations tonight. Thank you so, so very much. It means the world to me. Everything goes towards the stream and our SitCon trip. Don't forget, bookmark, ! RenderG in chat, bookmark his webpage, and that's where you're going to be going for your updates, correct? That's where everyone needs to go?
Yeah.
There you go. So make sure you head over to his webpage and bookmark that now. Also, you can search him out on the RSI forums, and you can see the progression, which is really cool. Going from a computer model to the actual functional unit, which is awesome just to watch in itself. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move on over to Twitch here and see if there is anybody playing a little Star Citizen. And Render, we're going to host somebody and send them all of our followers to go and bombard them and make them all scream out in pain. We have Far Assault is streaming. Sniffle Wizard is still on. Oh, look at there. Red LIR is on also. He only has 5 viewers. I think Red would be a good person to raid. Just to really screw him up with his only 5 viewers. So, guys, we're going to call this good for tonight. Thank you so much again, Mr. Render, for coming on. Everybody, let's head on over to Red LIR's page. Tell him it's a GHG raid. Tell him Mr. Render from Russia has sent you over. Give him a big hug and tell him GHG raid. Mr. Render, anything you'd like to say in closing?
Nah, I think that's enough. Pretty.
All right, guys, head on over to Mr. Red. Let him know that GHG loves him. And
Thanks,
we will.
GHD. It was nice.
Oh, you are more than welcome, my friend. And I will be getting a hold of you about getting my box sent over real soon. Good night, guys.
You know where to write. See ya.
Awesome, dude.